Welcome back to another Nasdaq 100 weekly high, weekly low technical analysis video. I hope you guys have had an amazing week with all of your trades. Hope you're able to gain some serious profits, and I hope I was able to assist you with that journey. Okay, so with that covered, we're going to get straight into the business of the analysis for this week, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like, because I believe the analysis I'm going to share with you, you're going to find super useful, and the YouTube algorithm loves it when you hit the like and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Help this video get around and help my channel grow. All right, especially if I'm helping you with your trades, the least you could do is just do these two things that cost you absolutely nothing. Right, help the channel grow. So with all of that covered, we're going to get straight into the business of this week. So week commencing Monday the 8th of July. Now, for the most part, I've been trading gold, so I haven't been doing NAS at all this week. I'm not going to go into a technical analysis for gold as well, right? Just because most of you guys watching my channel, you're not really interested in gold. You only focus on the Nasdaq 100, which is fair enough, right? So we're going to leave it as that. So looking at the analysis of week just gone, right? First things first is we're going to look at the weekly lows of last week. So that was 19480.5 and the weekly high of 20037.1. so these were the two levels that we had to keep an eye on, and obviously, in my opinion, how I would have navigated the whole thing, if one of these levels was taken out, I would then be looking for a position in the corresponding direction. So on the last video, I talked about these fair value gaps over here, which are no longer relevant. They may come in handy at some point in the near future, but for now they're not relevant, so we're just going to get rid of them. We don't need them anymore, right? We're just going to look at what's been happening so far. Let me just get rid of this one as well. I don't think I need that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so what took place last week? So on Wednesday, we had the weekly high that was taken out. So 20037.1 was taken out, right? Then we had a bit of a consolidation. Okay, we had a bit of a consolidation. So if I was going to trade this situation over here, knowing that the weekly high of the previous week had been taken out, so let me just draw some levels over here so at least you have an idea. Okay, so no, I didn't want that. Okay, let's draw some levels over here. The bulk of this. Okay, I would have waited for price for this candle over here to close, then I would have taken this one, right? That would have been my style, how I would have entered the market based on what I was seeing, because I would have known that with the consolidation taking place down here, maybe I would have put a sell down here as well, okay, just in case it decided to return downwards. But this is how I would have set the whole thing up. Once this level was taken out, I would have positioned myself in this kind of way, right? Especially as the day progressed. So roughly, say from, let's say I decided to get into the market after 12 p.m. in the afternoon GMT, because I am in London, UK, so that's the time I'm working off, right? Around 12 o'clock, once the high was created around the London opening session, once London session had created that high, I would have marked that area, and anything above that is my potential to ride it to the upside. And I would have done the same thing once I saw the US open, right? And obviously it created a low, then obviously it went up. So I would have marked out these two levels, right? To say, okay, if it goes below this level or goes above this level, this is what I'm going to do. But at the same time, on the 1 p.m. candle, and this is during, the 2 p.m. candle during the US session, it would have been quite clear that there was a high probability it was going to blast up to the upside. And once we had that confirmation on the 3 p.m. candle GMT, okay, I would have taken the 4 p.m. candle, which is this one over here. All right, so we can see that obviously previous weekly high was taken out, and the main thing of this channel, the main theme of this channel, in all fairness, especially going back say about a year and a half, right, has been the focus of weekly highs and weekly lows, because in my opinion it is super effective and it takes a lot of the guesswork out of you trading. So for example, you now know Like, you now know what market intention is, rather than you trying to figure it out by, I don't know, saying, okay, it's come to support, so let's see if price rejects at this level, right? If you've got that kind of time, great. I personally, I don't have that kind of time. I want market to tell me what it is that it's doing, and I just want to follow it so I can get paid. Simple as that. Nothing complicated. I'm not trying to figure anything out in terms of if it gets to this level, it could do that, it could do that. No, I don't care. What I do care about, right, is if it takes out a weekly high or a weekly low, I know it plans on turning around. Now, this thing is not bulletproof, right? It's not a bulletproof system. It's not a system that says that every time this happens, this is what is going to happen, right? But however, once you see that event takes place, you can position yourself accordingly. You can be like, okay, I put one trade at the bottom and I put one trade at the top. Either one gets taken out, I'm good, right? Reduces mistakes and reduces errors, and also reduces FOMOs, right? However, once you've been using the system for a while, it makes it easier to navigate all of this, which is where a weekly low kind of was taken out, but not really, you know what I mean? Like, we got that one over here. Let me just have a look if it's that one. Actually, no, it's not actually, tell a lie. It's this one over here. So disregard everything I just said there. I was kind of looking at something else, right? So, I mean, if you get any of these moves take place, then you kind of know what you need to do and how you need to do it. It's really, really that simple, right? It's not complicated. Let's not overcomplicate a really simple situation, right? So on the Wednesday, we had price close above the weekly high. You could have taken that and you could have gotten paid. But say, for example, you weren't sure because you've been stung before, because sometimes this system, it will play with you, right? It definitely will do that. I'm not going to turn around and tell you that it doesn't. It will play with you. We had another confirmation of the previous week's high. So this week's high over here, that too was taken out on the same day. So say, for example, you didn't take the 4 p.m. candle, you could have taken the 5 p.m. candle. Now, the 5 p.m. candle would have meant that you would have had to hold that position overnight. Okay, right? Then you would have had a little bit of a situation down here where, like, you'd have been a bit, oh, I don't know, whatever. Then on the Friday, all of that would have been yours. All of that would have been yours, right? So the weekly lows and the weekly highs, believe you me, it's an effective system, and it's a system that you can build on and use other technical analysis knowledge that you're aware of, right, to help strengthen all of that, right? So with that covered, in regards to how you could have gotten paid last week if you didn't get paid last week, right? I hope you did, but if you didn't, then obviously, hopefully, this video is going to help you moving forward. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like, because YouTube likes all of that and help the channel grow, especially if I am helping you, right? Help my channel grow. So with that covered, let's just look at what we need to keep an eye on for week commencing the 8th of July. So on the weekly low, so that's this low over here, which was set on a Monday, the low for that is 19589.8, right? If that level is taken out, we're looking for a position in the corresponding direction, which is down. Now on the weekly high side, we're looking at 20429.1. If price closes above this level, we are looking for positions on to push to the upside. We're looking for positions going up. But at the same time, because the Nas is at an all-time high, we need to be super cautious in regards to how this level is taken out. For example, it might not be going up, it might be doing a pullback, right? So these are the situations that we need to be mindful of, especially in regards to the weekly high. And with that in mind, I also want to show you something else. So let's take a look at this for a minute, right? Let's just take a quick look at this for a minute and see what we got going on here. So I believe we have another channel up here now, right? We have another channel up here. And these are channels that have high probabilities of breaking downwards, right? I'm going to show you the other one that we drew as well, if you haven't been following along, especially if you're new to this channel. So let's just draw this one out as well. Okay, so let's try to really get a really good understanding as to what market is doing right now, so we can best prepare ourselves for any surprises that it may throw at us. So to do that, I'm going to go to a higher time frame and just say go to the 4 hour. because I think this will give you a much better visual representation as to what exactly I'm trying to say. All right, so it's fair to assume that we have a channel over here. Okay, so this channel that we have right here, ascending channel, okay, usually has a higher probability of breaking downwards. But in our particular case, price went up. It broke out of the channel, and it has now created another channel on the top side. So we have a channel up here, same kind of look, an ascending channel. Now, because NAS is at an all-time high, this makes the probability of this flying all the way down highly likely. Not saying that it's 100% going to happen, but it makes it highly likely that it is going to be breaking all the way down. And we can assume at this level right here, price is manipulating traders in the zone right now. So you could have ridden all of this, done great, expected price to come down, which is what I thought price was going to come down. It didn't come down, it broke out of the structure. It's now created another channel structure up here, a smaller one, okay? And in my opinion, I'm thinking if weekly lows, these weekly lows down here are taken out, all right, there is a very high probability that it's going to fly all the way down, and say it might even come down to this level right here, which is 16767.0, right? But however, in my actual opinion, I think it will most likely come down to around this level over here, which is 16186.1. This is what I actually think. I don't know if it's going to work out that way. Only time will tell, right? So with that covered, these are the moves that I'm looking at right now in regards to what the NAS is doing and how it's doing it. And like I said earlier, I'm not actually trading the NAS right now. I'm in gold, right? And I'm not obviously going to turn around and tell you what I'm doing in gold, because I've checked the algorithms, I've checked the analytical data of my past videos when I'm talking about gold, and none of you guys are interested. So one person tells me they're interested in it, and they might not actually be interested in it. So I'm not really gonna sit around and put in another 20 more minutes of work in setting all this thing up, and you guys ain't watching it. So we're just gonna keep it about what it's about, which is about NAS. That's all you're interested in, and that's fine, because I'm still enhancing my overall technical analysis skills. And finally, also to add as well, okay, this is super important. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here telling you what to do. I'm just showing you opportunities that I see as I see them and how I would navigate them, right? I am not telling you what to do, because I'm not a financial advisor. Everything you do is on you, right? It goes right, great. It goes wrong, well, it's gone wrong. So that's on you too. So with all of that covered, all right, my awesome people, make sure you check out the two videos at the end of this video. One of them is going to be on the previous video, and the other is going to be on backtesting videos, just in case you are struggling with the concept of weekly lows and weekly highs. How you would be struggling with this concept, I do not know, but say you are, then naturally there are some backtesting videos in there that I believe that it could actually help you, and you could work with those systems as well. And even as you look at this chart, you just look at this chart, what I'm showing you right now, okay, you can see how effective weekly lows and weekly highs are. Some say it's gambling, but I don't understand how it actually is gambling, okay? I mean, look, weekly high taking out over here, price went up. Weekly high taking out over here, price went up. Weekly high taking out over here, price went up. Weekly high, weekly low taking out down here, price went down. Weekly high taking out over here, price went up. Weekly high taking out again, price went up. Like, I mean, how is this difficult? Right? But however, in some cases it is. So with all of that covered, my awesome people from all around the world, I want to thank you for coming over to watch this technical analysis video, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, which will be out very, very soon, most likely next week Sunday. So with all of that covered, this is Pips and Points signing out.